Okay, I don't know who this message needs to reach. First of all, I'm gonna ask for prayers on the situation. And second of all, I'm gonna ask that if anybody knows any resources or anything, this is a desperate matter. And I don't want to come on here, but I've made every phone call. I've been praying. I don't know what to do. My daughter's father has been in America for almost 10 years. He has done everything the right way, trying to come here from Venezuela with his mom. He graduated high school here, he goes to college, he's always worked, he pays taxes, he's never committed a crime. And yet, they are being denied citizenship here in America, and they are at risk of being deported. My daughter is 3 years old. And I don't think anybody is understanding how dangerous it is in Venezuela right now. He was held at gunpoint and as a child coming home from school, and that is why.
Now, I'm gonna give a little bit more context to what is going on within this video, guys. And a lot of people within the comment section on TikTok, y'all are brutal. I'm gonna tell you that. Y'all all go and do your research. A lot of people, they just go back and find like the oldest videos. So apparently she made a video back in the day of her, supporting Trump and all these different things, his policies, and talking about what he was gonna do. And she was like, oh, I'm gonna go out and vote for Trump. And now, now you got so many people who are, ridiculing her. She actually took this video down, guys, like, hours after, or maybe it was even a day after it was posted, because, and so many people in the comment section of this video right here were basically saying, hey, we used our vote to support you. Instead, you guys were supporting, were voting against your own interests. And it's really, really crazy, guys, to see. And so many people, and this is happening all over America right now. It's only until it affects, the individual person, it's when they really start to care about the things that Trump is doing right now within this administration. It really does suck, though, as a whole, guys. I am, like, even watching this video is kind of hard because it really sucks to see. I don't like seeing families torn apart at all. Like, that's not what I want to, promote. I don't like to see any of this, right? Even seeing her family, torn apart after her, her decisions that she's made. I don't like to see this either. However, we're here right now, so a lot of people are finding out exactly what they voted for, guys. It is so crazy to see this all happening and unfolding in real time.
He needs to stay.
10 years.
His mom was forced to do horrible things there. And yet they're trying to send him back. And I look like a fool and I don't care. It's so wrong that they are being put in the position that they're being put in, and I don't know who to contact. I don't know what to do. They have done every single thing the right way, and they don't deserve this. How am I supposed to explain to my 3-year-old that her dad might have to leave and she may never see him again? He has loved her. He has loved my son, who is not even his, and taken him in. He has provided for her. I can't explain to you guys how urgent this is. And I don't know who needs to hear this. I know I need prayers for him, and for me, and for my daughter, and for his mom. But more importantly, there's gotta be someone who can help, because this is not fair at all. This is so unfair. And he doesn't deserve it. He is a 24-year-old.
Wow.
Who has been trying for 10 years to have a good life here. I just ask you guys to please pray, and to please just give me any resources that anyone has. Please. begging you. This is not right.
This is a testament to how tough the immigration policies are. This is a testament to how hard it is to get, citizenship within America. Yeah, do I think that, it should be an easy cakewalk? Anybody can get citizenship, make it super easy or whatever the case is. And of course, we need more context, right? There's always context to every single situation. We don't know if they actually took the steps or were they like, oh, I'm doing it or whatever case. Like, we don't know the context, right? But as a whole, 10 years to get, citizenship is a long time. And that's a lot of work. And just to be kicked out at the end, even though you're taking the necessary steps. And I'm just making the blanket assumption that her partner was taking the necessary steps to really, really get citizenship. I'm just making a blanket assumption. And if that's the case, why did they get kicked? Like, those are the things that I don't agree with. And that is why I didn't support, MAGA and the Trump administration during this past election, because it's honestly just straight cruelty in my eyes. I don't agree with it. But at the end of the day, this is what a lot of people voted for.
I'm going to be clearer than I have ever been in my entire life. All right. I'm a biracial woman raised by 2 white people in the Midwest. My dad was a physician until like 3 weeks ago when he retired, okay? I've never been to public school. Even my preschool was private. I had a small amount of student loans when I graduated from college, and my parents paid those off. I'm educated, I'm intelligent, I've traveled the world. I purchased my 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom condo in downtown Miami at the age of 25. I have a job. I have health insurance. I can go out to dinner. I can travel. I can go shopping. When I got laid off last fall, I never, not once, was worried or stressed about not being able to pay my bills. I do not need government programs. I don't need Medicaid. I don't need student loan forgiveness. I don't need food stamps. I don't need housing, affordable housing. I don't need any of that. But I vote for it anyway, okay? I vote not for me, but for other people, okay? It's not about me. It's never been about me.
Facts.
It will never benefit me.
Facts.
But I want other people, and I think that other people deserve certain fundamental basic human rights.
Facts.
And privileges. That's it. That's the entire idea. That's all I have to say. And there is absolutely no argument, none, against that.
And that's a fact, guys. Like, I couldn't have said it any better. And shout out to the creator. Her name is Kate. I don't want to say her name wrong, but it's right here at the bottom of the screen, guys. It's really crazy to see that, some people might even look at this as, oh, you're crazy. You don't think about yourself, your family, all these different things. And yes, while there are, I'm going to be quite honest and as objective and unbiased as possible. Yes, there are people that take advantage of the system. However, as a whole, when we talk about the support, the basic human necessities within life, and as a whole, and I'm referring to programs like food stamps, welfare, Section 8, all these different things, immigration policies, all these different things, right? As a whole, overwhelmingly, people actually use these programs, for their true benefit. I know countless of people who are on food stamps and they're actually working 40 hours plus a week who actually need the support. However, getting their food stamps cut because, it's looked at as a free handout. We don't all get the support. So, you can't get it either. Guys, I truly believe, and this is where I stand, I don't care where you are, what's your story, whatever the case is. If you got laid off from your job, and we just watched a video about this yesterday. If you got laid off from your job or you got fired or whatever the case is, why are you getting denied to get food stamps? Especially if you got family. Like, all these different things are actually happening within the country. And I don't stand for it. I vote for people like what we just saw in the first video. I vote for everybody else, guys. Yes, as a whole, I support my family. I support, people within my household, and I'm not going to blindly vote for something that I don't truly understand. I understand what people are talking about. But at the end of the day, and let's be quite honest and open as well, guys, the Trump's directed audience who's really benefiting the most from, all these different policies that's going on within, this entire administration, it is the people at the top, guys. It's the people making $600,000 or more, your business owners, the people who are able to really take advantage of all these systems that are in place, the people who are making the most money within the United States. It's not the middle class, it's not the lower class, and it's not anybody else that is not making this money that he's taught, like that's at the top. That's the reality of it, guys. And that's where I draw the line, because we're standing at a point of right and wrong.
Oh, hey, Mom. Just wanted to check in and see how your grocery prices are doing. Is it still worth it to not have a relationship with your grandchild, your only grandchild? Was it worth it? Your prices went up?
This video is absolutely crazy, guys, and I'm gonna say this right now. We're seeing the entire country divided. There's a clear division right now on each side, and there's always been two sides to the political scale. You've always had your liberals and you always had your conservatives, and everybody else within between, right? But as a whole, we're seeing everybody. Like, you're seeing right now, you've got so many people within MAGA who is like it's almost like they're like their brain, they don't see everything that's going on right now. And then you got people on the complete other side who have decided to do exactly what he's doing and not even associate themselves with him. On top of that, you've got people on the right side as well, headed from the top, who think that it's okay to say whatever it is that they want to say. You've got a vice president who can come on TV and say, we've had dumb presidents in the past, right? We got a vice president who calls people within China peasants, guys. We're at a point right now where hate and race, like all these different things are at an all-time high, and people just they just act like it's normal because it's unfiltered and it's real or not woke or whatever the case is. It makes no sense.
I am a fan of deportation, but
You're a fan?
I'm a fan, but I don't think it's going the way it should. Like Florida, the new concentration camp. I don't like inhumane treatment. It's cost efficient, it's wasting less tax dollars. They really just need to secure the border better and then process people out nicely. I think if you can treat people well while still sending them back to where they legally are supposed to be, that's the best way. I think the Trump administration does care to a degree. They're just doing it in the most cost-efficient way, which isn't the most humane way.
So spending almost $400 million, almost $1 billion on a facility that in multiple facilities around the country is the most cost-efficient way, right? Like, I get what he's saying. And shout out to this guy right here, because this is probably the most reasonable, MAGA supporter I've ever watched in a long time, guys. I'm gonna be quite honest with you, because he even said it himself. He doesn't agree with how they're doing it. I agree as well. I don't agree with how they're doing it either, because at the end of the day, the whole goal and this whole process is due to criminals, right? It's due to people coming to the country and doing bad things. Of course, now they turn into this whole other thing where, people who are here and take advantage of the programs and all these things, whatever cases. But overall, yes, we've always deported, migrants who are here and doing bad things. We've always done this. However, doing it in a way where you're sending them to cages like this in alligator Alcatraz, where they're just sitting there and rotting out, and then you want to send them to something random. Like, the way that this whole program has been handled, guys, it is absolutely embarrassing.
Are you going to work with ICE?
We do work with ICE.
Okay, great.
By the way,
I want to make
so
sure
people
I
can
hear
know this. We have been. In fact, we actually put out the data. I actually reached out to the administration saying, are you not aware that California coordinates and cooperates with all CDCR releases over 10,000?
So explain the sanctuary state thing then. What is the difference?
You've got the statewide sanctuary state, and you've got
Governor
local
Brown
sanctuary
signed in,
cities.
not you.
Yeah, which in the statewide framework allows us to work as it relates to issues of criminals and coordinating the release of criminals from our state prison system. We coordinate with ICE on the deportation. We've done that over 10,000 times since I've been governor.
Vast majority of Americans want mass deportations. It's just a thing.
Until they don't.
Well, okay.
That's my humble opinion.
Fine.
Until they don't.
Okay.
Hey, you guys let me know what y'all think about this video in the comment section below. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button as well for more great content like this. I will see you next video. We out. Let's go.